Hello, I'm Carl Foster. Welcome to Inside World Pickleball Special Edition at the NPL Combine, number 2 for the season at Dallas Grapevine Chicken and Pickle. 120 players here competing for the right to play in season number 2 with 12 teams, 6 new owners. They just had Selection Sunday, picking the drafts for the upcoming April draft to go into Naples to start playing for the second season. They'll be played all across the country this year: Chicago, Kansas City, Columbus, Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, and a culmination of the championship in October. All these players competing, men and women from all across the country and several outside countries, to play here in the NPL. So you'll see all the action coming up. You'll hear from the players and also some of the owners on the next Inside World Pickleball edition. Inside World Pickleball, we are at the Combine at Grapevine in Dallas. Daniel Gold, who played for the Boca Raton Picklers last year, his first experience as a Combine player. So he played in the league last year. This year, why did you decide to come back and play in the Combine?
Well, I unfortunately got injured last year playing for the Picklers, and I owed it to myself, I think, to come back and show the owners that I'd worked hard to recover, check out some of the competition, support the league, and I'm really glad I did, because it's been an amazing experience.
Well, let's talk about the experience, because right now you've got the top players, the top 2 men, top 2 women from here, like in Florida, get automatically drafted into the NPL. The rest of the players are up for grabs. But with 12 owners this year, you've got 6 new owners out here, so I'm sure you're out there showcasing to these new owners.
It's been great meeting all the new owners. They've been extremely gracious and welcoming, and I've enjoyed meeting them, and I hope if I don't get to play for you, maybe I'll get to play for one of them.
And talk about this Combine experience from last year to this year, because we see a big difference from the owner standpoint. Talk about the competition, because you played in the league last year.
Yes, and we also travel around the country so much to play in tournaments, and we only recognize probably about 20% of the people that are here. Everybody's young, they're fresh, there's so much energy here. They really want to be a part of this NPL, and a lot of these people that we talked to, they wanted to do it last year, and they were just wanted to test the waters and see what it was going to be like. And after watching like the videos and the live streams, they want to be a part of this. So it's great to feel their excitement and be a part of this.
We had the Selection Sunday today, and guess who has the number 1 pick? The originators from Naples, yes, the pickleball capital of the world, JBB United, Bob Stroman. It was only fitting that you got the number 1 pick, isn't it?
Well, I think it's very fitting. However, I'm not sure it's as good of a pick as everyone thinks. It puts a lot of pressure on us. There's a tremendous pool of players that deserve to be picked number 1. And I think the only thing I know for sure, Carl, is you're not my number 1 pick.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But talk about the Combine, because last year we had 1 Combine. This year we had Florida, a lot of players up there. Now we have to digest that. We saw all new players here in Dallas. That makes it a little bit harder for us as owners, doesn't it?
It makes it really difficult because it's hard to compare the players that played in Boca with the players that are here at Dallas. And the depth of the players has dramatically changed from our first year. So we have 220 players roughly that are in the Combine, and the vast majority of them deserve to play in the NPL, but obviously that's not the reality. And we have to decide kind of that razor-thin differentials, not based on just skill, but also the personality and how they'll play on a team event like this.
One of the original owners, Carol Rouse from OKC. What are you looking for in the players besides their quality of play? You know, it's off the court, is the team aspect as much as how good a player they are, because we know none of us want drama in our lives at this point.
Definitely, I think once you hit 50, your drama factor kind of goes down. Like, I don't think I've been feeling that. But for us, at OKC, team culture is extremely important to us. And so, just not to give away all my secrets, but if I had 2 players that were very close, and one slightly higher rated, but maybe they're not as positive, and this other player is just such a giving person and super encouraging, I'm going with that person 7 out of 7 days of the week, for sure. So it means very pretty much everything to have other things to bring than just skill, because look at all the skill. there's skill, and that it is so important. But to have those other, little intangibles and just that positivity means a lot.
Well, good luck. I know I'm not going to put you on the spot and ask you who the number 3 pick is. I have a pretty good idea who that number 3 pick is going to be because it's probably somebody we wanted, but we don't have the pick till number 8. But good luck in number 3. But then you got to wait a while to come back up. So you're going to have to. I know you and Mark Miller are going to be sitting down in the war room and just studying and getting ready to go. So that's the exciting part of the draft.
Let me make a prediction.
Go ahead, make a prediction.
My prediction is everybody's going to have an amazing team, and it's going to be a very hot season. So make sure you stay tuned.
That's great. Thanks, Carol. Good luck this year.
Thanks, Carl.
Thanks a lot. This year, 3 owners get a chance to host an MPL event, much similar to this, with 12 teams coming in. How excited are you guys about that? First of all, having a franchise and being able to host a match this year, we're looking for you to set the way.
Well, we're excited about it because we also own a facility, and we get to be the only team basically that has a facility and a team. So we think we're going to be able to really promote that and be able to have Houston Hammer signs and stuff on the walls and market it. So it's going to be a really exciting time for us. And we're hosting the September event, which is the team championship, actually, other than the championship the match itself. So it's kind of the regular season, and we're excited about it. Really pumped.
Let me know what draft pick you got, and you're going to be drafting somebody because you have your own facility. So you could be looking for somebody from the Houston area?
We won't be necessarily. We have the perfect draft pick, we think, is number 6 because of the rotation of how the rotation works. We'll stay in the middle of the rotation in the draft. So we felt like 6 was what we really wanted, and it just worked out that way. So we won't be looking for a Houston player because we want the best player. And if it turns out to be a Houston player, that's great, but we're not necessarily eyeballing someone just even from Texas for that matter. We want to get the best people we can possibly get.
But what do you think of the quality of play here? I know you've been involved with pickleball for a long time.
The pickleball's been great. Both combines have been outstanding. And so just being a part of this and seeing the players out here and the excitement, it's a joy. Pickleball is such a life-saving change for a lot of people. Now over 50, it's even more important. So the health benefits and all the things associated with pickleball, but now when you see all these people come in and they got new life at 50, it's exciting. Great play.
Well, good luck with the franchise. I can't wait to see your facility when we get there in September. You're right, that's going to be a key time because that's going to be deciding the championship. We don't know where that's going to be yet, but rumor is that Mike Hammer Chen is really politicking hard to be a Houston Hammer. So I'm not sure if he'll be your number 1 pick, but he played for us last year. He's a great guy. So I think we may lose the Hammer to the Hammers. I don't know about that, but we'll find out.
Michael's definitely on the list. I did tell him, though, you better play well.
Julie Weston, last year you were on the front lines and making all this excitement happen. This year, you're going to be on the courts playing. I've been watching you out there. So you got your eye on what team you want to play for?
Oh, now that's quite the question. I am excited to be on the court. I got to watch great play all last season, and I wanted to be out there, but I was recovering from an injury. And so now it's great to be out there. I'm excited to play, and I will play for any team, any of these 12 teams. They're amazing. The owners of every team are amazing. These players are amazing. I'd love to play with any of them. So I'm not going to give you any inside scoop on a favorite. They're all my favorite.
That's a good political answer.
Yeah, thank you. I'm running for president. Yeah.
Well, Inside World Pickleball with Bernard LeBlanc, and you're out here playing your first combine. I tell you, you played some great pickleball yesterday. You just come off a great super match here. You're competing right now to be in the top 2 to automatically be drafted into the MPL. How's the weekend been going for you so far? Are you happy with everything?
I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I wasn't sure if I was going to come here, but then if I didn't come, I would have missed a lot. It's one of the best events I've played in a long time. Even playing PPA, this is most fun. Everybody is so nice. I mean, everybody will come in, so I feel like I'm at home.
What's your background as far as how long you've been playing pickleball and what sport you come out of?
Well, I just started playing pickleball about I've been a little less than 2 years, but I was an avid tennis player and also a very good ping pong player. So I think people talk about tennis, but I think ping pong gave me a little better advantage because of my hand speed and my wrist actions. So yeah, so that's what gave me the biggest advantage. But tennis itself helps my serves and my drives.
And do you play singles a lot too? I know you enjoy some singles. You played in bulk with us, but do you enjoy singles more than doubles?
Well, I don't know. Single is like a one-man sport, so it's kind of showcase your athletic ability. But doubles showcase your intellect. It helps you figure out more strategically.
Well, good luck. All the owners are watching you out here. You've had a great weekend so far, so keep up the good work.
All right, thank you very much.
They call him Brando. He's just coming off the court here. It's just your first combine, and we talked a little earlier. How you enjoying the weekend?
Loving it. Having some great matches, a bunch of great guys out here. We're all very competitive. Yeah, having a great time.
Tell the owners out there, why do we pick Brando?
Well, I'm 60, I'm a lefty, and I got a big forehand.
That's 3 good reasons right there, because every owner has to select 1 male and 1 female 60 plus. In the league, it's a 50 plus league, but we do take a super senior. And so you're playing a lot younger out there than 60. So that's a good pick, a secret weapon out there. We got you marked high in our charts. One of the great players of the MPL and the champions, the Indy drivers, and Thunder Lopez is one of the top players out there on the tour, a signed player. And you're out here, what are you out here scouting here? You looking for your future teammates?
Yeah, I'm out here supporting this amazing league. I am blessed to be about an hour from here is where I live, and it was great to know that a combine was coming to my area. But to be able to come out here to encourage the players, the future, MPL pros, and also meet new owners, to just come out here and be a part of this amazing event. How could I miss it?
Yeah, with 6 new teams this year, so the league is growing. It's going to be a little bit different. We're going to play in bigger facilities. You got new owners here scouting. You got 12 teams scouting, so it's good to meet them, like you said. And just the combine, the difference from last year's combine to this, we're just seeing a depth of new talent and new people coming in. And even like people like yourself that's been around for quite some time playing tournaments, you probably don't recognize most of these people.
No, that is correct. One of the things the combine did last year, and what the culture of the team event style that is, you got to meet people you probably never would have met on a regular tournament style place, right? And so you also got to see them from week 1 to week 6, how the level of play just grew, and it's just an amazing thing. And I'm looking forward. There are diamonds in the roughs that people never hear of because they don't play a lot of tournaments.
Right.
So, but here's their opportunity, and they're out here, they're showing it. So,
yeah, no, it's great, and also the relationships, because you find partners that you play the rest of the year on tournaments. I'm seeing so many MPL partnerships that people played together in the MPL. Now they're playing tournaments together.
That is 100% correct. A lot of mixed partners are happening because as us guys, they're like always checking out the ladies, trying to figure out who's the next one coming, and like we all want a partner, and and that's what it is. I saw women's doubles partners cultivate, men's doubles, and it's a great thing. So I always tell people, listen, even if you don't, you're coming out here, come meet people, because I get people all the time messaging me on Facebook. I'm about to turn 50. How do I get in? It seems like it's a click. It seems like, how do I get in that good old boy network? I said, you got to get yourself out there. You got to get in the game. Come to events like this and just network with people. So it's great.
Well, it's going to be awesome. So I don't know if you have your eyes on any specific team where you want to be drafted this year, but it's going to be very tough for our owners with 12 teams, 6 new owners. Do you have any idea where you might go in the draft? Where'd you go last year?
You know what? I have no idea. And to be honest with you, I'm just honored to be in the league, and I'm honored to be able to support whatever team I'm on. As of today, I still am an Indy driver.
That's right.
Until I have a different jersey, I will be an Indy driver.
That's right.
So I'm looking forward to see who gets me, but I'm excited to get on that court, and if I got to dive, I'll do it.
With Daryl from Kansas City, who's going to be hosting one of the matches this season at a thing called PickleCon with Triple Crown Sports. It's going to be exciting because it's a big venue. We're going to be there actually covering the whole aspect of pickleball and a lot of different things, but they're taking a piece out of it to host an MPL match, which is for the first time we'll be doing that outside of a chicken and pickle. So talk about how that sort of came together and what your role going to be as the host team.
Well, kind of Triple Crown Sports does a lot of volleyball in Kansas City, and they saw a need for a big PickleCon. So they'll be set up vendors, there'll be other events, other tournaments, and then they'll set us up on a strip of courts. So we'll have stripper courts where they'll have TV and they'll get us streamed. So it'll be great. As a host club, we'll be there liaisoning, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah, we'll be just kind of the welcome committee for the MPL.
Was your plan to have your own facility there at some point
Yeah,
to be able to host matches?
Actually, we have one facility now, and we're in construction of another facility, and that will be our home facility. So we'll be able to host matches for the MPL.
Nice. And we had our draft picks today.
Yeah.
So give us an idea of your pick, and you've been watching players now.
So we got the 9th pick. We're pretty happy about the 9th pick because of just how the proximity with which our next picks come. So we're excited. We've got a notebook maybe yay thick of notes that now we're going to decipher and try to figure out who our first through fourth picks are really going to be.
Now you're going to be playing in the league. You're playing for your team. You played up there. You did great in Florida. Here you get a chance to a little different perspective.
Right.
You itching to get out there and bang it with some of these guys?
I am so much. It's been tough to stay on the sideline, but I got my paddle in the bag.
You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
As
As soon as they're done, I'm ready to jump on the court.
Rick Witzkin, co-founder of the NPL here, and alongside me is Mike Gibbons. Mike surprised Arizona, and you've surprised some of the owners. You're in the final 16, so you're in a pod with eight guys. You're one of 8, and I think you're having a great weekend. Tell me what your strengths are.
Oh, strengths. My partners, usually.
That's a good answer. We look for character here at the National Pickleball League.
I mean, I try to be consistent. Consistency is big. Play smart. Try to make smart shots and minimize the dumb errors, which I have a tendency to do, and trying to make it a thing of the past, though.
Mike, it's not easy to impress me, but I've been impressed by your game, and I know owners have been impressed by your game. What turned you on to the NPL?
I'm fortunate where I live to have a lot of great players, a lot of good role models that have taught me. My guy Chris Headings there in Arizona, Dave Herman, Patrick Cote, Dave Weinbach's been at the house recently, and Scott Moore. So those guys really beat me up. I learn a lot from the people that came before me. So I'm super thankful for those guys that helped me.
That's great, but I played doubles with all those guys, and you didn't mention my name. Am I not invited to your house?
You are 100% invited to my house. 100%.
I really like playing the last term with Chris Headings. We got bronze, first-time partnership. Love that guy, salt the earth. Furman and I, good friends. Weinbach and I played plenty. But anyway, that's a great group of guys to mentor you. Mixed doubles is an important component of the NPL as well. So we look forward to your position potentially when you get drafted, and we appreciate you supporting the NPL, and tell all your friends and family about it, and keep impressing those owners today.
Yeah. Well, thank you for putting this on. This is huge, right? I didn't think this was going to be something that I'd be doing when I was 50 years old, but I'm super thankful for it. You guys put on an awesome weekend, and I'm super thankful.
Awesome. Thanks, Mike. We have a great player into the championship pod, Eric Wold from Eugene, Oregon. Eric, I know some of my friends are from Oregon. Stefan Andren, Wes Gabrielson. I've been running a camp at Tualatin Hills, so I know that area. What a beautiful terrain. But, what drew you to the NPL from Eugene, Oregon?
Yeah, so I've been a team sports guy my whole life. In high school, I played soccer, basketball, and tennis. College, I played tennis. And it's really that team aspect that I love. And I've been playing professional tournaments, and those are great. But I'm looking for that team environment, and actually learned a little bit from Oregon because we have something called the Oregon Team Cup that I've been able to participate in. Wes Gabrielson actually is the key organizer, and I've loved that event. And so to be able to have something like this that I can play 6 team events in a summer is just a fantastic opportunity.
Well, you know that owners are watching you, co-founders are watching you. You're being judged. How can you be so composed to play at a high level when you know you got all these people with their eyes on you?
Part of the reason I love tournaments and things like this is I love competition. That brings the best out of me. And so actually having scouts and owners is something I love. It makes me focused and helps me get in the zone. So I absolutely love it. And I played competitive sports my whole life, so it's nothing new. You joked the other day about how many times you've had 75 people watching you play pickleball. Not that many, but a couple. But I've had thousands watch me play basketball, so this is nothing.
Okay, so if you could choose a team that you get drafted by, if you get drafted, who would it be and why?
Well, I have to say I'm pretty excited about having 2 West Coast teams now. So having a team in Seattle and the Palm Springs, Palm Desert area is pretty exciting. So that aspect, I love if there happens to be a regional draw to that. But honestly, I want to play in any one of these teams, and so if I get drafted, I'm going to be pumped, and I'll be an awesome team player for whoever drafts me.
Well, we think you're a star in the making. Thank you for your promotion of the NPL, and We look forward to your continued success in your championship bracket today. I'm here with Hot Shot owner, Columbus, Ohio, Jeff McKnight. Jeff, thanks for being here. Obviously, you've been doing a lot of analysis this weekend. We've got a ton of men, ton of women. Today's Championship Sunday, Selection Sunday. First things first, what are you looking for out here amongst these players?
Well, of course, we're looking for solid players, great players, also leadership ability, integrity, and sportsmanship. But top players overall is what we're looking for. Good. What's great about this atmosphere is a lot of people watching, a lot of people cheering. So, when you're out there playing and there's excitement in the air, that's when things tighten up and see who kind of can rise to the top.
What number selection on Selection Sunday did your team get, and what's your strategy?
Well, we got number 10 pick, so we weren't disappointed with that. Of course, everyone wants a number 1 pick, especially they could market that, build the excitement around the number 1 pick of the draft. But we ended up with number 10 out of 12. So with number 10 pick, that also means we'll get number 15 pick on the way back. So as long as we don't mess things up, we'll end up with 2 top 15 players in the league. And so we're excited about that possibility. There's a lot of, a lot of different routes we could go with that. So we're excited.
Well, from the heart, your team Midwest. I'm from Indianapolis. You guys are Ohio. So I have a special place in my heart. We appreciate you and your dad believing in us, becoming one of the 6 new ownership groups. We wish you the best of luck, and let's go Hot Shots.
Yeah, let's go Hot Shots. Thanks a lot.
We have a player here, a local player, April Prohaska. April, thanks for being here. How's your afternoon in the championship round going, and what do you feel like are your strengths?
I've actually struggled a little bit today. The competition is absolutely spectacular. The ladies are just so stellar. I'm so blessed to be here.
Well, you seem quite humble, but I'm going to ask you again, what are your strengths?
I would say I have a great drive, super at the net, strong, deep, low serve, and a great teammate. Very supportive.
That's great. Well, and to be clear, April finished in the top 2 of her pot of 8 yesterday to advance to the championship round. So to have some local flavor, a Dallas girl here, no frequent flyer miles, but still, how did you hear about the National Pickleball League?
Actually, through 2 of my friends that played in the league last year, and they encouraged me to participate, and I couldn't be happier. Just so excited to be a part of this, and hopefully look forward to getting drafted.
Indy drivers, bum, 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 bum. That's right, we're champions together. We're on the same team, first team to ever win the World Championship in the NPL. Mary Beth, you really don't have much to prove. You're already a champion. And you said, I'm coming back, I'm gonna play in the Combine, and I'm gonna show all the new owners the game that I got. And guess what? Mary Beth got to the championship rounds. She finished her bracket strong, so she's in the final 16. Mary Beth, how's your weekend going here in Dallas?
This weekend is different than any weekend in pickleball. It's just so many great players, and they're nice, and the points are just constructed. I just can't go on and on about how wonderful this event is. I'm coming back every year.
The NPL's a family, and I've never felt in any sporting event I've ever been part of where the pickleball was amazing, but the social and the relationships and the families that we created, you can go anywhere in the country now and you're welcome. And that's what the NPL brought to my life. It's just been an amazing experience.
Well, we love your Southern accent. We appreciate it. From Great Britain, Daniel Gold, and good luck this year.
Thank you, Carl.
Well, the number 1 pick in this year's draft coming up in April, and we'll be doing it in Naples, your home course. So we're expecting a lot of hospitality from Bob in Naples to celebrate that number 1 pick. Champagne?
Champagne, and we'll roll out the carpet. It might be a little sandy, but we'll have the carpet rolled out, and we welcome everyone to come and attend this fun event.
April 14th is the draft party. We'll be there, and hopefully you can join us there as well. And that's this week's edition of Inside World Pickleball, our special edition with the NPL Combine at the Dallas Chicken and Pickle in Grapevine, where these players competing all weekend long to get the right to be drafted into the NPL second season. 12 teams, 6 new owners. You'll have 168 players competing all season long for prize money and the right to be the championship of the 2024 season. The Indy Drivers are the defending champions. The Boca Raton Picklers finished third, the bronze, and also the Austin Ignite finished in second. This year, more players, better competitors, and a tough season. So stay tuned for more of the MPL action with Inside World Pickleball.